Ali, another strange season of cricket comes to an end, obviously, with all the rules and regulations surrounding COVID, of course. A great season for the LCCC Academy, lots of cricket played. How would you sum up the campaign?
I think Scott, we did brilliantly, really. So, like you said, there were lots of rules and regulations to get our heads around, but actually we played a huge amount of cricket. So I think the under-18s had 30 out of 35 days of matches, which includes obviously multi-day games. So there was quite a lot of cricket played for that older age, and we didn't lose that much to rain. So I think we did brilliantly. We got by in the COVID with all the COVID stuff, bits and bobs where we had to rally around to get new teams out because people had to isolate and that sort of stuff. So that was quite challenging but good. And the biggest thing was, if we'd have said at the start of the season we'd have played across all the age groups huge amounts of cricket and had lots of learning opportunities and done lots of practice as well, then we absolutely succeeded in what we set out to achieve, and all the staff are absolutely knackered, but everyone was happy with what's happened really and what we've managed to achieve.
Just on the amount of cricket that was played, the large majority of it was non-competitive. But is that an issue for you? Is that something that you look for, the fact that you want them to get as much cricket as they possibly can with not that much emphasis on the competitive results?
I think there's a balance. So one of the things that came out of the year before, the year that was really hit by COVID, was that the counties found a huge benefit in having flexibility to arrange games however they wanted to play them, whether that be a spin game where it was all spinners, or whether we play a game where batsmen can't get out stumped, to encourage footwork against spin. So I think there's a balance, and what that enabled this year was we played a lot of friendly cricket, against senior opposition as well, club opposition, to give learning opportunities. And then there was an ECB championship and cup competition at various age groups. But from our point of view, the result of that and where we end up isn't the priority really. It's more about teaching the lads to learn how to win, so how to win games and how to win situations in games, and that's the big thing. So I'd say, in answering your question, it's a balance, and I think we probably got that right to a degree this season. So.
For anyone that keeps a slight eye on the Academy and the pathway groups here at Leicestershire, the notable standout performer would be, of course, Rehan Ahmed, obviously getting his call up in his first professional contract, his list day debut, and also being a part of the England under-19 setup as well. Just how could you sum up his season?
Oh, well, I mean, we couldn't be any more proud really of what Rehan's achieved. We always knew his huge potential. So then for it to be recognised and for him to have opportunities to go and show people what he can do is brilliant. And it's brilliant for the lads who are currently Academy Scholarship players to see one of their mates progress, because that gives you a real sense of hope that it can be done. And it also helps down the pathway as well to see how people can progress up to that first team level and then on to England 19s, like you say. So we couldn't be any more proud of what he's achieved. He'll always be a Leicestershire Academy graduate, so that's something we can always hang on to when he's out playing international cricket in the future or something.
And underneath Rehan, there's been a number of names to make that step up from academy cricket to twos cricket as well throughout the course of 2021. Yeah,
so we had quite a few play second team cricket, which was nice. Rehan's brother Raheem played a little bit, although he got a back injury back into the season, so he played a little bit and he'll be around next year. Sam Wood, he got his chance and did brilliantly. For a 17-year-old, he was performed very much above expectation, and he did well in the leagues as well. Joe Johnson got 100 in the leagues, although he didn't play second team cricket. He did well through the summer. And then we've got a few lads who are going to move on from the academy because of their age, who represented the seconds and did well as well. People like Uday and Max Law and those fellas who performed well, but and have got things that they're going on to university and doing other things now because their time at the academy's come to an end. So it's been a great season really for all those people to have opportunities to show what they can do.
Now, obviously, at the end of the season, if things have sort of come full circle, at the beginning of it, we discussed the new partnership with Melton Building Society. Obviously, part of their agreement, I guess, was to provide life skills that possibly yourself and your coaching staff wouldn't be able to provide for your cricketers. How has that partnership benefited the academy as well?
Well, I mean, the first thing that Melton provided us was their sponsorship on their shirt. So we every player that played got a shirt with the Melton sponsorship on it, which is great because then that uniformity of everyone looking the same is fantastic, and it means so much to us to represent a company like that. And then from the back of their sponsorship, what came out was that they could help us with some financial education. So, having conversations with them, one of the areas that I think we lack with young players is that support and that financial, because players all of a sudden start getting money and getting paid and bits and bobs, and so we had a couple of sessions. We had one session on student finance, which again, for those lads now who are leaving the academy at the end of their journey, who are going to university and those type of things, that session hopefully had an impact, in terms of managing their finances as students. So that was hugely beneficial. And then there is a plan for them, for Wise Up, to deliver some of that sort of stuff again through the winter going forward. And that then, as well as the PCA who support us from a lifestyle angle, what you're doing is hopefully creating various places where the lads can learn about other aspects of their life and management of their personal challenges that they might face. So yeah, hopefully we're providing a well-rounded education.
And I guess without slightly getting ahead of ourselves, we've got to look forward to 2022. What plans are sort of in motion at the minute to see you and the academy reach the aims and goals that I guess that you all set out at the beginning of the season?
Well, like I said to you, we've lost a few who've come to the end of their academy journey, because of their age. We've recruited a few more, which there'll be more about that in the coming weeks, using various, the way we scout players. We've recruited a few from around the different areas, so that's exciting. Some exciting young cricketers coming on board. Then we're starting to plan for the winter, so we're doing appraisals now and planning for what we've got ahead in the winter in the indoor school, with the view that hopefully there's a chance we might be able to get abroad in February time. So we are looking into that. Travelling abroad and touring is a fantastic learning opportunity for all young cricketers, and can have a real impact. So we'd love to do that if we can, and then it'll be a case of, if we can get that in, it'll be a case of getting ready to get out there and perform again next season. So one season comes to an end, but it's not, no one rests really. The academy lads, the scholarship players will be resting, and the young cricketers will be resting from cricket. Hopefully they'll be playing a few other sports, but we're all planning, busy, ready to get going again, probably in November, ready to hit the ground running.